Hello and a very warm welcome to Meghan and Harry News YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Alex and I hope all is well with you today. The funeral for the Queen is tomorrow, and with all of this going on, still the tabloids cannot stop themselves with the smear campaign against Meghan and Harry. Here we see Prince Harry and Meghan Markle instructed to apologise for Oprah comments before funeral. A royal insider has urged Harry and Meghan to apologise for their Oprah interview which spoke about the royal family. Oh, it's another royal insider and an anonymous one at that. I can safely predict that this is of course absolute nonsense. It says here, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been advised to make amends with Prince William and Kate Middleton following their bombshell Oprah interview, the Mirror reports. Sources have claimed the exchange with a TV personality crossed the line and left the Prince and Princess of Wales upset and angry. Speaking to Oprah, Harry and Meghan told their story in response to public criticism after they announced they would be stepping back from royal duties. Now, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been instructed to ask forgiveness for interview and acknowledge the motives behind it ahead of the Queen's funeral on Monday. This is absolute garbage. They don't need to ask for forgiveness as they have done absolutely nothing wrong. What they did, however, was tell the truth. What they did in regards to the interview was speak out because it was forced upon them by the endless lies directed at them by the tabloids and the smear campaign, which much of can be traced back to royal family themselves and their PR spin agents. They did that interview to tell their side of the story and to clean up the lies and untruths that fester in the pits of slime that the UK mainstream media wallows in. They have nothing to apologise for and no forgiveness is needed. They merely pointed out that members of the royal family said things about what colour their baby might be and also how they were treated so coldly by the firm, especially Meghan herself, which sounds very much like an echo of the Princess Diana story and how she was treated by the royal family, who sound like they are unemotional robots at the best of times. There are also other stories about how Meghan and Harry have been uninvited to a reception today. It says Harry and Meghan reportedly being uninvited to a state reception held by King Charles at Buckingham Palace, as they no longer are working royals. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are said to have received an invitation earlier this week for the grand event which would see many foreign aides and political figures meet on the eve of the Queen's funeral. This sounds like a load of nonsense. I'm going to speculate that Meghan and Harry were not invited to this event in the first place. Seeing they are no longer part of the firm, they were probably never invited. But the smear campaign and tabloids that they were only to say on the day before that they have been uninvited to make them look bad when they were probably never invited in the first place. Why anyone would want to go to such a gathering is beyond me. In other news, there was a lot of gossip about some symbol on Meghan's shoe. This picture here, some crazy people were suggesting that it was some form of occult symbol. It says here when she performed a deep curtsy to the late monarch's coffin on the way out of the service, eagle-eyed fans noticed an unusual symbol on the soles of her shoes. Many were left wondering if the 3 straight and 1 curved lines, which all overlap, were a personalised or perhaps even a more moving tribute to her husband's grandmother. However, fashion experts quickly recognised what the P and A markings actually mean. The classic shoes are made by Paul Andrew, a high-end fashion designer from Berkshire, who now sell his expensive shoes from New York. People believe she's wearing his pump-it-up heels, which she previously wore for a royal engagement in Ireland before she and Harry quit their senior royals for a new life in the US. Meghan teamed the heels with a black dress, coat and hat. In a moving tribute to the Queen, she also wore a pair of pearl and diamond earrings gifted to her by the monarch ahead of their first engagement in 2018. They were very similar to the pair the Queen herself wore for the occasion. The 2 royal women laughed and joked as they sat side by side at a number of engagements in Chester, travelling there overnight on the royal train. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to leave a comment and let us know what's on your mind.